Okay, everybody. So this video is going to show you how to use Canva to create a tabloid size, which is a 17 by 11 size poster, which is the size that the library can print for us. So first you're going to go to ClassLink, and then on ClassLink you're going to click on Canva. That's going to bring Canva up. And now what we want to do is we are going to create a design. I'm going to say let's create an infographic. This will also work if you do a poster. And right now this is not the right size. So if you turn something in that's this size, the library simply won't print it for us. The first thing we have to do is go up here and click on resize. Now you won't see these suggested sizes because I've already done these suggested sizes. So you're going to go to custom size. And then you want to say, okay, in inches, we want it to be 17 inches by 11 inches. And that's going to put in this horizontal landscape size poster. You could also do 11 by 17 and have it vertical if you want to do one species up top and one species on the bottom. So then I am going to click copy and resize. And then I'm going to open it up. And boom, this is my blank canvas. This is my space that I am going to use to make my poster. Now I want to give you a little preview. This is a similar poster, although it's not for species that you're going to be using. Over here, you have one of my species, and over here you have your other species. And see how I kind of categorize them into two different chunks. That's pretty important. So you're going to want to do that with your specific poster. Whoops. I got to get this out of the way. Give me a second. You all can handle it. There we go. Okay. So I'm here. There's two different ways you could do it. You can either search for a template, or I honestly think it's kind of easier if you just add text boxes and go from there. So I'm going to go over here to elements, and I'm going to add two of these bad boys. So I'm going to have one be on the left side and one be on the right side. And then see how I can make this text box half of the page and this text box the other half of the page. That already looks a little bit better. Ooh, hate they're not the same size. There we go. And then I can actually change the color. So let's say I want to make this one pink. Cool. So this is going to help me keep the two in separate spots. Then, as you can see here, I made those colors in the background, and then I also have small white text boxes. Because we don't want to waste ink, the library is only going to print stuff if it's mostly white space. That way they don't have to use extra ink. So like this right now, they wouldn't print it if it's just a huge block of color. So I want to add another box, and I'm actually going to make it white, which makes it look like a text box. And then cool, I have it over here, and then I can just type my information right in here. So the Ecuador tree frog, I'm going to say that's the title. So I want to make that nice and big, bump up the size on it. So that's my title box. And then I'm going to add another text box. Remember, add a little shape, make it white. And then maybe I want this one to be tall and skinny. Size, habitat, diet. Let's say I want to have those pieces of information. So the size is about ½ an inch. The habitat, from my research, this lives in the cloud forest in Ecuador. And the diet, it eats small insects like termites. So I've got that information. Even though it's going to show up really small on here, I want to suggest that you don't make any text bigger than size 20, because when it prints, it'll print out bigger and it'll still be easy to see the whole thing. Okay, so that's how I added my text box in there and I got my information. I'm just going to keep adding them like this until I have all of the information that I need. Whenever it's time to add a picture, what you can do, you can go over here to uploads, or you can just search here in Elements, either way. So let me see if I search, actually seeing if this will work in the first place. If I search pictures here, sometimes there's pictures that I can just add directly. Remember, you do need a picture of your species for both of your species. Okay, that's it. That's how you make the tabloid size. Again, the most important part is you have to resize it before you start. Otherwise, the library has just said that they are not going to print them, and I have told the library do not print them unless they are that 11 by or the 17 by 11 size. Okay, that's it. You've got the keys to success, and you are off to the races for your project.